Japan World Heroes Convention is coming this weekend, August 18th through the 20th at the Burbank Marriott Hotel, right across the street from the Bob Hope Airport. If you like tokusatsu, if you like anime, or if you just like a really great convention with all sorts of cool stuff, cool artists, cool guests, and me, come on over this weekend. It's a lot of fun. I've loved this convention for a long time now, and I'm so very happy to be back. So for all my Southern California friends and fans and anybody who loves monsters, if you're going to be around, come on out to Burbank. This is a really great show, and I hope I'll see you there at my table. After all that hype, I'm going to assume that you really like kaiju, and that's great because we're drawing another one today. Today's winner of the Patreon voting poll for Gamera's greatest enemies was, of course, Gyaos, and thank you to my patrons for voting. So, Gyaos. This is a fun one to draw. The interesting thing about Gyaos is, in my previous video with guest star Ray from me was mentioning that Gamera is usually seen as a Godzilla ripoff, but of course his character is very, very different, and that's a little similar with Gyaos. Gyaos, at a first glance, looks like nothing more than a ripoff of Rodan. Some people figure if Daiei was fine with swiping Godzilla, they might as well swipe their second most popular kaiju with Rodan. But of course, that's not entirely true either. Yes, at a first glance, Rodan and Gyaos look kind of similar as sort of pterosaur monsters. They have sort of similar motives where, they came out of the Earth's crust and feed on people. But after that, there's a lot more differences than there are similarities. First of all, Gyaos isn't quite entirely a pterosaur. He has a lot of features in common with a bat. Not just a vampire bat either, but what the hell, he's a full-fledged vampire. He's a blood drinker. He is killed by sunlight or injured by sunlight, or at least he is in his first movie. I think that was something they got rid of pretty quickly on, was sunlight literally melting his flesh away, much like a vampire. And Gyaos, not only that, Gyaos' personality is outright evil. Another thing Ray from me had said about Gamera and his villains is that the villains were usually malicious in ways that go far beyond a simple monster's motives. Yes, Gyaos is hunting for its survival, but a lot of Gyaos' demeanor makes it seem like it's doing it a lot more for reasons just for food. It really does seem like Gyaos really enjoys the pain it inflicts, especially when it's fighting Gamera. There's just something truly sadistic about Gyaos that it goes far beyond animal bloodlust. Gyaos really feels like it embodies evil, or at least evil within the Gamera universe. Outside of that, Gyaos is just a lot of fun to watch. He is a hyperactive bastard in a lot of the great kaiju ways. She, whatever it is, makes a really good villain. You really enjoy watching what this thing is capable of doing, and you also kind of enjoy seeing its comeuppance. I drew Giron a long time ago, and the Giron versus Space Gyaos fight is still probably my favorite in the entire Gamera series, not only because it's funny and very much the Monty Python Black Knight kind of way, where it just turns into total grand guignol and Gyaos gets chopped limb from limb, but you also get the feeling that Gyaos really had it coming. Gyaos has pretty much been Gamera's arch enemy in every single incarnation. I don't really know if there was ever a version of Gamera that left Gyaos out. Hardcore kaiju fans can correct me in the comments if that's wrong. And it looks like Gyaos will be returning yet again in the upcoming animated series. Who knows if it'll be good? Hopefully it will be, but in any case, we'll see if Gyaos has gotten any meaner than before, and it's entirely possible. So thank you, kaiju fans, for watching this. I hope I'll see you at Japan World Heroes. Thank you to my patrons for voting for Gyaos. Take care, guys. Sayonara.